What's going on, guys? It's Dixon, and I am here with Cynthia, Gauthier, and Krysten Anderson from Monster Jam. Thank you guys so much for joining me. It's a pleasure to have you guys. I remember growing up as a kid.
Yeah.
I remember growing up as a kid just being a huge Monster Jam fan. Obviously a big fan of Gravedigger, who your dad is Dennis Anderson, the one and only. So why don't you guys tell us a bit what's new for Monster Jam this year?
Well, we have a lot of new things for Monster Jam this year, especially what we're bringing new to Toronto this year. This is the very first time that we're bringing the Triple Threat Series to Toronto. We're going to be competing in the arena where the Raptors play, and we're also going to be bringing 4 shows to Toronto. So that's all brand new. It's going to be really, really awesome. And it's also my very first time in Canada. I'm actually here with my very good Canadian friend, Cynthia Gauthier. Cynthia?
Yeah, so I'm really excited. We get to compete with 3 different machines, the ATV, the Speedster, that it's kind of like a UTV. Well, it is a UTV, and a Monster Jam truck. So we're competing. We're really competitor. It's going to be big competition, and I did the stadium, so I'm pretty excited to be back after like 5 years and to compete in the arena, especially maybe if the Raptors win. It's gonna be pretty exciting.
Hopefully the Raptors win. How competitive are you guys? You guys are obviously friends off the track. When you guys are on the course, how competitive are you guys in terms of?
Well, I just recently just started driving monster trucks in the past 3 years, and I know that Cynthia, she's been driving for about 5 years, and there's very few competitors, female competitors that I look up to, because I have all brothers. I have all nephews. I'm the only female in my household. So for me to look up to a female is very different for me. But Cynthia is one of those females that have been in the sport for 5+ years. She's always kind of somebody that I've looked up to, and along with Becky McDonough and other female competitors that I kind of get along with. Me and Cynthia, we get along great. We have, I don't know if it's just because like she's a welder, she races, she does all kinds of like really cool stuff that I'm familiar with about hanging out with my brothers, but I also really do like to beat Cynthia because she's one of the big names out on the track. I like to put the helmets on, go head to head with her, and she beats me, sometimes I beat her, but we definitely do have a lot of fun.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, to get to compete against Krysten is an honor for me. I mean, her family, her background, and it's fun because even if she's driving a truck that is so popular, she's actually making a name for herself. She's actually proving that she's not just behind the wheel because her last name. She's actually a really, really good competitor, and it's fun to be with her. I got to see her, get so much better, and now after a year off without racing against her, I'm coming back and we're gonna race. I think it's gonna be really fun. I think she's really gonna be hard to beat this weekend, at the Toronto show.
Of course, and the fans are obviously a huge part of Monster Jam. So, like, in terms of your fans, how crazy can they get? Like,
well, this is my first time in Canada, so I've never really got to experience the Canadian fans. I know that Cynthia is crazy. She loves to get out of her truck. She loves to dance. She loves to be very animated.
Do you dance on the roof a lot?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you get out there.
So I am excited to see how the fans in Toronto kind of react to Monster Jam. But my brothers, they've been to Toronto and to the stadium multiple times. They love coming back to Toronto. They love the people of Canada. So I'm excited to see how it goes. And I think it's awesome because in the arena, it's such a tight space, but you guys are so close. The fans are so close to us. I mean, you're within 50 yards of a 12,000-pound truck doing a wheelie. So I think that's really a cool aspect to the arena.
Yeah, I think being in an arena is so much more different than stadium. I mean, we have to do all those cool tricks. It's a little bit slower, and that's what makes it even better because you're on 2 wheels trying to get that balance on the front wheel, sometimes on the back wheel, and sometimes bicycle. So it's pretty cool what you can see in arena, and we have that special connection with all the fans because we're so much closer. So I think it's gonna be loud. It's gonna have a lot of action, and we're gonna be there. I mean, 2 women out there, we're here to prove that we can do it.
What kind of training goes into being a monster truck driver? I mean, it's obviously not easy. You can't just wake up and get behind the wheel of this giant truck. So, like, what sort of training do you guys do and prep to get as good as you are now?
Well, I went through training at Monster Jam University, a specific training for the Triple Threat Series that we're bringing to the arena. I had to put in, lots of hard work and hours before I actually was able to come out and compete in front of a live audience. But I think a lot of people don't realize that this Triple Threat Series is very physically demanding. It's one of our more physically demanding tours that we have here with Monster Jam, but it's also very mentally demanding. I mean, we have a 4-show weekend, and you have to really be on your A game for those 4 shows. You have to mentally prepare yourself. You can't wear yourself out in the first show. You have to last all the way to the Sunday crowd. So it's a mental game, it's a physical game, and Cynthia, she does CrossFit and flips, you know, Terra tires and things like that. So
yeah, I definitely like to keep in shape, but you do work out too. I mean, it's fun. We love, you know, we love being on top of our game for all, you know, all the fans. Show that, you know, we have that energy from the beginning to the end, and it's demanding, like she said. It's mentally, physically, and that's what we like. I think it's make it the show go so fast, but it's so much fun, so much action, and it's fun because there's all ages out there. I mean, you have the young kid and you have the oldest kid like us. I mean, we're older, but I feel like we're staying kids, and that's what makes it fun. It's a big family event.
Of course, and you know, stuff that fans don't know about Monster Jam. What are some of the behind-the-scenes stuff that you guys can tell us that, you know, the fans might be curious about?
Well, we've actually just started in the past year doing this thing called judgeszone.com, where we actually let the crowd get involved in fan judging how we perform. And a lot of people think that Monster Jam is staged, or that it's just a show and we know who's going to win, but we really don't know what's going to happen when we pull out on the track. Every time we put a helmet on, not staged. every time we pull out on the track or put a helmet on, we really don't know what's going to happen, you know. So we could come out there and roll over in the first hit, or we could fill our time and win freestyle. We really don't know. And I think it's really cool that we've actually brought that to you guys now, to the crowd. You guys are able to get on your phones, log into judgeszone.com, put in your city code, and anytime we do a judged event like the 2-wheel scales competition, donuts, or freestyle, you guys get to judge us. So it's basically on what you guys want to see. We're here to please you guys, but at the same time, it's still a competition.
Where can people follow you guys on social media?
Well, we really use Instagram. I mean, that's where the fans contact us, and you know, I try to respond as much as I can to all of the questions fans. We share a picture, the video. We also have Twitter, Facebook. I think social media is awesome because you feel even closer with the Monster Jam fan. They get to ask us about a lot of questions, how we feel, you know, what's coming up. So I think social media is the best way for us to communicate with all the fans.
And for the upcoming show, where can people buy tickets for Monster Jam this year?
You can go to monsterjam.com, and they'll have all of the information, show times, ticket prices, and anything if you want to purchase tickets there. So, or you can also, not really to purchase tickets, but to keep up with the show if you don't make it out to the show, you can follow Monster Jam on Instagram. It's just @MonsterJam. And you can also follow me and Cynthia. I'm Krysten Anderson, and she's Cynthia Gauthier. So we keep up with the show, all the behind-the-scenes stuff, all the camaraderie that goes on back behind there. You guys don't get to see. We put it on our Instagram stories and stuff. So
that's awesome.
Even during the show, we're reposting and liking pictures.
Behind the wheel of the truck, just taking photos.
Yeah. People use the hashtag Monster Jam, and I'm always on hashtag Monster Jam, trying to find out if you guys are posting videos of me or pictures or things like that. So we do get to use our social media and interact with the crowd a lot.
That's awesome. Check out Monster Jam 21st to the 23rd at the Scotiabank Arena, but we're not done yet. I want to race you guys.
Oh.
I got a bit of racing background myself, and I feel like this is some competition right here.
We need
I know. Okay.
So we're gonna go for a bit of a race on our pro karts here at Mini Indy. So yeah, guys, let's do this.
Cool.
Let's get racing.
Right on. Hi, I'm Krysten Anderson, driver of Gravedigger.
I'm Cynthia Gauthier, driver of the Monster Mutt Dalmatian.
And we are here warming up at the 401 Mini Indy.